Hey, Moss Brook, I want to just take a moment today and thank you for your love for the Lord and your faithful service to Him in this church. One of my favorite things about being a part of this church is how we all come together to serve the Lord. I am so thankful that I don't have to do this alone, that I don't have to do ministry alone, and that I don't have to do life alone. I mean, we weren't meant to do life alone. I believe very strongly that God has made us for community. This is how life works best. All the way back in Genesis chapter 2, God looked at creation, which He knew was good. He had created it. It was perfect. And He looked at it and He said, it's not good for man to be alone. I'm going to make a helper that is fit for him. And in that moment, the first team was created, the first opportunity for cooperation and togetherness. This is the way to live life. And this is why several years ago, we created the concept of partnership. Every fall, Tim and I recast the vision for what it is that God is doing here in this church and what He has called us to do here. And we invite people to join us in pursuing that mission. What is the mission? Well, the mission, quite simply, is to see lost people become reproducing followers of Christ. This is what drives us. This is what shapes everything we do here at this church. In fact, we believe it so strongly that we don't do anything that does not help us to advance that mission. Now, some people ask us, well, why is that so important? Why are you being so intentional about that? Well, we do this because Christ directly told us this is what we should do as a church. Listen to this verse from Matthew 28. Verse 19, it says, "Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you. And behold, I am with you always to the end of the age." This is what God has called us to do. This is the task He has given the church. Take the gospel that I've given to you and give it to other people. Our invitation to you is this. Will you join us? Will you be part of what we are doing here? Help us to share the good news of the gospel with other people who need it. If God has changed your life, will you be a part of seeing other people's lives change? Now, partnership is a one-year commitment. Every fall we do this. Instead of membership, which is typical in many churches where you might sign up and just be a member for the rest of your lives. There's nothing wrong with that, but this gives us an opportunity every year to recast this vision for being a part of what God has asked us to do here. And we in turn ask you, don't take this lightly. Don't just grab the covenant and sign it without thinking, but process this with us. And over the next few weeks, I'm going to take us through this covenant step by step and talk about why we do the things that we do. I ask you this, will you consider partnering with us here at Moss Brook Church to pursue the mission that God has given us?